Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Okay, so here's my Sunday ramblings. Luke said, congrats on the 5k subscribers. Yeah, thank you everyone, by the way, that's brilliant. Then he went on to say, the calculator seems great, but does it allow for any future price increase? It doesn't. It just does a calculation as if everything stays the same. Now, the point being is that the reason it's in dollars is because we have in the DEX the price in dollars for everything. Let me just show you. So say for example we were harvesting from this farm here, which is eGold and MEX, and then we were putting it into the MEX one. The point being is we could do it all in MEX or we could do it all in eGold, but because we're dealing with different tokens, it kind of makes it a little bit confusing, which is why it's in dollars. But there's no reason why this won't work if you were to put the values in here in eGold or even in MEX, the amount of MEX. But obviously you'd need to know the principal amount in eGold or the principal amount in MEX. In fact, MEX would make most sense, wouldn't it? So you'd need to know the principal amount in MEX, and then you get the answer there. Let's try it, eh? This one's not ready to harvest yet, so I'll just switch over to the big one. So, for example, let's use this eGold ride one here, because this will demonstrate the point that you need to know the value in MEX. So, the value of this farm is currently $8,414. So we need to know what that is in MEX. So we can get the current price of MEX here, which is USD per MEX. That's 0.00 whatever that is, 303. So if we get 8414, then divide that by 0.000303, it should be quite a few million. So that's 27. Let's call it 27.8 million, shall we? Okay, so that can go in there, but bear in mind that isn't dollars, that's actually in MEX. The percentages, it's 200% making in the ride EGLD farm, and we're restaking in the MEX farm, so that's 149. Now the fee has got to change, because the fee isn't 31, isn't 0.31 MEX, it's obviously a lot more than that, because 0.31 MEX is almost nothing. So we need to work out what the fee is. We may as well do this by actually doing it. So what I'm going to do is harvest this one. Right, harvest the reward. Now on my phone it should tell me what the amount is. I'm just going to write this down. It's 0.00047804. Okay. Oh, mind you, that's eGold, isn't it? You see what I mean? It gets a bit complicated, doesn't it? Well, let's work that out anyway. Okay, so I put the current price of eGold in there as 145, and I put the eGold amount for harvesting in there. So that's calculated that as about 7 cents. And then I need to know the price for restaking, so I'll just do that as well. So I'll go back to here and do a stake. Select the MEX maximum. Okay, stake, and then I'll make a note of what it says on my phone. Okay, so that is 0.0007795. Okay, right. So add in the farm stake. So we can go back to the this one here. So let's put in that figure. So that is 0.0007795. Okay, so that's that. So we know that is the amount in dollars to do a harvest and a stake. So we need to know what that amount is in MEX, don't we? So we do 0.182, and then divide that by the price of MEX in dollars, which is 0.000303 equals, right, 601, let's call it. So going back to the calculator, this should be 601. Okay, so what that's telling us that we should be harvesting, bear in mind this is not dollars, we should be harvesting every 150,000 MEX, which should take about 24 hours. So I'm just going to wind back the video and just actually see how much MEX we did harvest then. Okay, so that actually came out as 184,000, so 184,000 should be harvesting at 150,000, fine. This works out fine. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, to be honest. I mean, you can work it out in eGold, you can work it out in whatever, in dollars. I think it's just easy to do it in dollars because you've got all the dollar figures in front of you in the actual farm, haven't you? You've got the the amount each farm's worth, your actual LP tokens are worth, and you've got the amount of MEX or LK MEX you're making. It's just easier that way, really. I mean, the whole point of the calculator is just to get a general idea. And I mean, generally it seems that, every day is about right. If you've got an exceptionally large farm, then it might be twice a day. And if you've got small farms, do it when you can, which is when you reach the $10 threshold. And say for the 2K challenge, the sweet spot there is something like $17, $18, something like that, which in that case is every sort of 3 or 4 days. So I think generally that's what you're looking at. So there you go, that's my thoughts and feedback on Luke's comment here. So if you appreciate that, give the video a like, and please do make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, just to answer a few of the questions, YS6425 says, do you also earn on other networks, staking, farming, airdrops, nodes, all that? I did do auto cake staking on PancakeSwap for a little while. Pays about 68% APR, but then I just didn't like it really. I'm really not a fan of MetaMask, but so that's just me though, I guess. Am I investing in any low caps? Yes, I am actually. A few things. VIDT, just looking at that on CoinMarketCap. VIDT is a kind of NFT type thing, but it relates to like real life objects, like things like watches to verify their authenticity. It's also used in industry as well. And at the moment, the market cap is just 24 million. So I think this is going to be quite good. I bought it on Binance. That's where I got it. There's a Binance link in the description below that will get you money off your fees for a year. So that's worth using. I also invested in this LordToken. It's going to be a French crypto exchange. The token is LTT. It's not even on CoinMarketCap yet. And the IDO is finished. The exchange is going to launch in 16 days' time. I've got great hopes about this actually, and I've got a few $1,000 worth of LordToken, so I'm very hopeful about that. I don't think you can get it at the moment, but it will be available on PancakeSwap quite soon. When it is, I'll do a video about that as well. HoDooi is another one I've got a little bit of. I've only got like a few $100 worth of this. Tiny market cap, 16 million, and I bought this on crypto.com, and you can only buy 250 HoDooi at a time. So they're kind of restricting that, because obviously if someone goes in and buys like $10,000 worth, it's going to make the price go crazy. So they're trying to restrict that. So I'm just buying this every time I can, really. And you can only buy on crypto.com. You can only buy 2,500 HoDooi every 24 hours. So I'm getting a little bit of this together. If you want to use my link for crypto.com, it's in the description down below. And when you upgrade to one of their cards, which you can do quite easily with very little outlay, you get an extra $25 of CRO, and so do I, which is really cool. If you don't use my link, you don't get anything. And another low cap I'm investing in is Freeway Token. Ticker is FWT, and you can see here this has got a tiny market cap as well, just 60 million. And this is the token used by Aubit.io. I'll leave a link in the description for this, because this is quite amazing actually. I mean, some people are a bit skeptical about this company. I really like them. They're British. In my experience, British companies do pretty well in crypto, so I'm quite happy about this. Now, the price of the Freeway token at the moment is about 1.2 cents. It did go up to about 2, just over 2, I think, at one point. And the way this works is I use these superchargers. So basically what you need to do, you need to put like, you can put stable coins or Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano or something else, I can't remember, into these superchargers. And you need to have 20% of the value in Freeway Token. So I've essentially got 2.46 million Freeway Token, which at the moment is worth like $29,000. And then in here, I've got, well, I got 2.5 Bitcoin, which is now 2.61 Bitcoin. And the reason it's gone up is because it pays a daily percentage of 0.078% every day, which is an annual percentage of 33%. That is compounded though. So if you were to withdraw the money every month, you wouldn't get 33%, but you still get quite a lot. I mean, I've been noting this down on my spreadsheet. It's actually in this this tab here. So I started off the 1st of January. That's when I put in the 2.5 Bitcoin, and the rewards I'd had so far then from last year was $64, and at the end of the month is tomorrow, isn't it? I've got $3,049. So by tomorrow I will have $3,000 that I've made by just putting 2.5 Bitcoin in there. The link for Freeway is here on the spreadsheet. I'll also put it in the description as well. I'd strongly suggest you give it a look, actually. I mean, not financial advice, but I mean, do your own research and everything. But I think they're an amazing company, and the percentages they pay are phenomenal. So, for example, on like USDC, they're paying 43%. The Euro stablecoins 43%. BNB 20%, Ethereum 20%, and Cardano 20%. Oh, they got DOT as well. Yeah, DOT is 20%, and even gold. They use this thing called like orbitized simulants, which is, it's like a derivative. They're not allowed to call them derivatives for some reason, because it's something to do with some legislation that they had to do to be able to do this. But do look into the company, because I think they're interesting, and you'll see quite a lot of interviews with Graham Doggett, who's the CEO, talking to various people. There's quite a good one with him and that Martini guy, talking about how Freeway works, and I'm impressed anyway. And it's it's paying me kind of $100 a day just for staking 2.5 Bitcoin. And at the same time, I do think the Freeway token has the potential to 10x in the next year as well. So I'm quite happy to hold that in addition to the Bitcoin. Okay, and beyond that, do watch out for these spam comments and YouTube videos that are just designed to take your money off you. I mean, I've got this shortcut set here to show me Bitcoin videos, the most recent, just looking at them. This one's a scam, this one's a scam, he's okay. This one's a scam, this one's a scam. Don't know what that is, Scam. He's okay. This is a scam. All the live ones are all scams. I mean, you can see if you go to any of them, you'll see that the comments
for
are
a
all.
Lifetime, you hold Bitcoin, right? You've got digital asset.
You'll see that the comments are always disabled, and it'll have like fuzzy screen captures of Michael Saylor or someone like that talking about this, and then it'll have like a hideous address like ms-now.org. And the sites all look like this, really. And if you want to give away your money and never see it again, you can just send it to that address, and that'll be it gone. I mean, it does amaze me. If you do like a who is on the actual domain, you'll see that the guy hasn't even bought privacy for this. His name's Maxim Frolov in Moscow, in Russia, and it's even got his phone number there, and his email address. But I wonder if he appears in any searches. Yeah, you can see that he appears in Scam Advisor when it looks like he was doing something like on shibamusk.org. So yeah, it's clearly a scam site, and it was only registered like 10 days ago. So you're not going to give your money to him, are you? Anyway, let's end this video on a positive note. So tomorrow it is the open the floodgates, new markets are coming. This is when the Maiar DEX gets new token listings. I think it's going to be Isengard and things like that. So let's look forward to tomorrow and see what happens. I think we're going to see a very positive week next week. So if you like the idea of that, do give the video a like, make sure you're subscribed, leave a nice comment, tick the notification bell, make sure it's on all, and above all, tell your friends.